It is inauguration day once again for Governor Polis. The state capitol is quiet now, but here in a few hours there will be fighter jets flying overhead. You'll also hear the sound of cannon fire to mark Colorado as the nation's 38th state.
And Denver 7's Brandon Richard is there at the Capitol taking a closer look at what Governor Polis says he'll be focusing on now in his second term.
Well, Nicole, Brian, a few hours from now, hundreds of people will gather right behind me here on the west side of the state capitol for the governor's inauguration. You know, 4 years ago when the governor was first inaugurated, no one could have predicted there would be a global pandemic that would kill thousands of Coloradans. And as the governor prepares for a second term, there's some uncertainty about what these next 4 years will hold. You know, back in November when the governor unveiled his budget proposal, he said that there was a greater risk of uncertainty. He also added that there was very little room in his budget for new programs. Now that's because costs are rising, federal COVID-19 funding drying up, and the threat of a recession looms in the background. Even so, the governor says he wants to move forward to make the state more affordable, safer, cleaner, and better prepared for a rainy day. His $42 billion budget proposal includes an additional $200 million in property tax relief. He wants to spend more on job training and make greater investments in education. He also wants to make Colorado one of the 10 safest states and move the state towards his goal of 100% renewable energy. The governor hopes to tap into federal funding, as much as $300 million that he says could become available to help pad the budget just a bit more. Now, the governor will have two opportunities to lay out his vision, obviously when he gives his inaugural address later today, and also next week during the State of the State address. We're live at the Capitol this morning. Brandon Richard, Denver 7.
All right, Brandon, thank you.